received the request on YouTube to explain the boiler in a little more detail. This boiler is an all-steel welded boiler. I did not build this particular boiler. This came with the car. It's a water tube, as I said, steel construction, welded. This right here is the steam drum, and that runs all the way across to the other side. And the tube nest comes off of that steam drum. It's down low, and it loops back towards the back of the boiler, down and then up front, and it matches the other steam, the mud drum on the lower section, which looks just like that. It's the same kind of a setup. And the several things happen with the steam drum is that's where the throttle's taken off of. This is the throttle shut-off valve. The throttle is the lower one, which is this one right here. There's the throttle mechanism. If I push it, that opens the throttle. The other side, where the steam drum is the safety valve, which is this valve right here is the safety valve, which goes right into the main steam drum. And this other right here is the water column that used to measure the amount of water in the boiler. I'm going to take you to the back of the vehicle, and the section where the burner is right here. The burner kind of plugs right in, and it's kind of hard to see. That's the burner right there, and that goes into the back of the firebox, and the tube nest is just kind of in line with the burner, so it hits the tube nest. You have to make sure that you have water in the boiler, otherwise you will scorch the boiler, scorch the tubes. There's not a lot to explain on it. I do have other boilers, typical boilers that would be used in a steam car. Many times when the standard boiler would go bad, a lot of times back in those days they would install a Oldfell boiler, and it was a steel drum, and it was soldered up, or welded up actually. Sometimes they use copper, combination of copper and steel, depending on who was building it. So those boilers were upgrades to the other boilers. I do have a couple other boilers. I'm going to be showing that in the next video.